Hey, if we're gonna sing, if we're gonna sing, Don Eagles, Don Henley, we gotta do, Dirty London. I mean, come on, kick them when they're up, kick them when they're down.
Go to the refrain, sweetie.
Okay.
Welcome to the Hotel California. What a lovely place.
Every time of year.
Her mind is stiff and it's twisted. She's got a Mercedes Benz. She's got a lot of pretty boys. She's got in the courtyard. Sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember.
Yeah, that's great.
Kick them when they're down, kick them when they're up, kick them when they're down.
And still those voices are calling from far away. Welcome to the Hotel California.
We're here with Ben Keppel
Hello.
in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. And we've been waiting for several hours for Lee Bockhorn. I'm here too. My name is Matt Schwartz. You all remember me from last year when I was clean shaven. And here's the star of our little video, Lee Bockhorn.
Oh God, let the gratuitous video blogging begin again. Yeah.
We still haven't lived down the last year.
My first question for you, Mr. Bockhorn. You look spiffy, by the way.
You
Thank
do
you.
look
Thank
spiffy.
My first question for
It's
you.
that high-paying government job I've got,
More high paying than the last one. Less prestigious, more high paying. That's how it generally
That's
works.
how it works, yeah.
That's how it works, yeah. So, my first question for you, Mr. Bockhorn, is do you understand the value of money?
Value of money?
I ask because I can get paid a substantial amount, and I get paid by the hour. If you had said $5.45, I could have worked an extra half an hour and made an extra $15. The way I see it, you owe me $15.
Yeah. No, I thought he was about to say you owe me dinner.
Well, $15 dinner, about even.
about the same.
But anyway, we should get a table.
Yeah.
Now here we are with Matt Schwartz and Lee Bockhorn engaged in a very Washingtonian pursuit. They're comparing BlackBerrys.
We're about to engage in a BlackBerry duel. So we both set our browsers to go to CNN.com. We're going to see who's faster. We'll look to the cameras. You're not going to be able to see, so you're going to have to tell us who won.
All right.
Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Are you up?
It looks like Lee Bockhorn.
No, I'm not up yet.
No, it looks like Matt. Matt has it.
Hang on. No, the CNN logo hasn't loaded yet. Come on. Tell it. What the hell? Yeah!
Right, here I am.
I win.
I have no idea what this signifies, but
Thus
anyway.
signifies my manhood is bigger. Thus ends the great BlackBerry duel in 2007.
This is.
You're just
But you know.
But mine is free.
It's subsidized by you, the taxpayer. Basically, they're saying it's you, dear viewer, are paying for his BlackBerry. I'm footing the bill myself.
I think.
Thank you for that.
Are we? Great. Okay, now we're recording because Matt had incompetently forgotten to hit the record button.
You were gonna do it.
Well, how should I know how this thing works, Mr. Early Adopter?
All right, I've got. Let me show you the 2 books I'm reading. All right.
All right.
It's called Who Controls the Internet. It's fascinating.
No one controls the internet.
actually that's not true. Government's control.
Why is that name familiar?
Government
He's a
sucks.
law professor, I think, at Columbia. Anyway, it's about the legal and historical background of the internet. It's really fascinating. It's about how originally it was in the domain of engineers and the U.S. government really wanted it. They had contract out to engineers who got it up and running, and then when the government figured out how valuable it might be, they wanted it. There was a battle. Fascinating stuff. And so this is what I read for fun.
Boring!
Alright, well then you like this one. This is the one that I read for work, actually. This is called The Game. Penetrating the...
You did not buy that.
Artists.
When did you buy that?
Oh, sweetie.
We looked at this together, and he swore that it was just he was going to read it in the store.
I'm ashamed to admit.
Lame-o!
I'm ashamed to admit even I've heard of this book.
It's fascinating.
Look, okay, this is the most telling.
Yeah, look how
They make it look like a Bible. And the gilded edge of the paper and the
I
leather
wasn't
cover.
gonna buy it, but I started reading it in the store. It is so good. For instance, they do several techniques. There's the IOI, indicator of interest. If you get 3 of those when talking to a girl, you suddenly switch into full press mode to try to kiss her. There's also things like the nag. Have you heard about the nag? The nag is where you tell something to a girl that's like a backhanded compliment or something, you know? Like, for instance, Sweetie, did you know that your nose wiggles when you talk?
No, I didn't know
So
that.
true. I think it's cute. You see what that is? That's a kind of negative, like, look at my nose wiggle. What the hell is that? It's cute. Well, this guy's interesting.
Why can't you just say you're cute?
That doesn't work. They hear that all the time. Beautiful girls like you hear that all the time.
But I don't hear that my nose wiggles. Why would I would just rather hook up with one of the guys who just told me I was cute. Not that my nose wiggles.
This is what she thinks, but this is not
So
what
this
she
is the whole principle that, you know, if you want a good-looking, attractive woman to be interested in you, you have to do something different than all the other guys that jewel them all day. So you have to basically insult them or something to make them think,
Nice
oh,
guys,
they're nice.
gotta be kind of a jerk. Anyway, this is my reading material. Lee, what are you reading these days?
Just for the record, I'm going to stick with, you know, the pick up women through my blog route. Anyway.
Yeah, I can tell my wife she's completely
That's true.
I had
my job.
I had one of the best relationships of my life through my blog. It was
Here's my life work. This is written by my colleagues, former colleagues at the Weekly Standard, Andy Ferguson, Landon Lincoln. It's fantastic. It's going to be published in a couple weeks in the Galley Proof.
Wow. I guess what I'm reading currently, The Priory Perspective.
I love how we all bring our books
The
to
St. Anselm's 2006-2007 yearbook.
That's fascinating.
They make it look like a Bible.
Anyway, we're here in the year 2007. Woo! Talking to all our friends on internet land. Since the last time we met, Lee is no longer working for the White House. He's now working for the National Endowment for the Humanities.
And I had a second child.
And he had a second child. And he has an announcement to make. I do. He's gonna have a third child.
No. Not yet. Not as far as I know.
As far as you know, you never know. You'd be surprised. You know. Ben knows. And meanwhile, and I graduated from law school. I just passed the bar. And Ben, what are you up to?
well, I'm working as a business reporter, and last year I was working as a business reporter. Let's see.
You shaved your beard
I
since last
shaved
year.
my beard. My schedule's been moved from Sunday through Thursday to Tuesday through Saturday.
Wow.
And I'm just kind of living life, and yeah.
And now he's working on.
Also, I'm still single. Help me.
And now,
oh God, help me.
and now, don't forget, Ben is also now in the middle of the mother of all road trips.
Yes.
From New Hampshire to DC to Cleveland to Michigan to Memphis to Charleston, South Carolina, and back to New York.
And then to Michigan, and North Carolina, and South Carolina. Then we're going to DC and take back the White House. Ah!
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Quebec! So glad you could join us, Quebec!
Hi, Dave. Good to see you. Good to see you again.
So good of you to join us.
Yeah, well, I got here as soon as I could and
How's your job?
It sucks. It sucks. Do what you gotta do.
So, Lee, do you have any messages for the viewers out there in TV land?
TV land? Well, I remember the last time we did this, my message was I wanted to know if someone would babysit our child so my wife and I could have, a nice dinner out alone for once. And now that we have two children, I guess the message would still be pretty much the same. We need to find a babysitter so we can not alone every once in a while.
They really need a babysitter.
Dave, what about you?
My message is that having passed the bar, I've learned that all bad things come to an end, and
Stay off drugs.
What are you talking about?
The timeless message, just say no. No new Texas.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Oh, I found out that my graduation ceremony was yesterday. I totally forgot about it. I saw my friend online. They said, by the way, they read your name today. At commencement. Shit, that was today?
Did you go back in December?
No, they didn't have it in December.
Oh, they don't have it?
No, we December graduates have to wait till May.
So you in March?
Totally forgot. I did in March.
Who knew?
Who knew?
No, stay off drugs. Here you go.
And Ben, what's your message to the world?
Well, I suppose my message to the world is the same as, pretty much the same as it was last year, which is to say, I'm single. For the love of God, help me. Please, help me. But also, since this will be posted on my blog, any interested ladies can, of course, email me. My email is on the left column.
I think we should all do an impression of Ben Keppel saying, I'm single, help me for the love of God, help me. Go.
I'm single. Help me. For the love of God, help me.
I'm single. Please, God, help me, please.
It was for the love of God.
I'm sorry. See, I told you.
All right, do it again. Do it again.
I'm single. Help me, for the love of God, help me.
I'm single. For the love of God, help me. I'm single. For any ladies watching, I'm posting this on my blog.
I just like to say for the record that I don't sound this weird. Really, I don't. My voice is entirely normal and doesn't, sound like how it sounds now.
It's like how the TV adds 20 pounds, the internet makes your voice sound weird.
I know, it's strange. I mean, I don't sound like that. At least I don't think.
It's like how tape recorders record a totally different voice.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It violates the laws of physics.
Something. Have you had any interesting guinea worm afflictions this past year?
Only one.
Oh God! Don't tell me where it was.
I won't.
Ben, that wasn't a guinea worm.
It wasn't?
No. Someday I'll teach you about puberty and life.
Oh. Well, guinea worm, syphilis.
Join us next. Sweetie and I, she's so wonderful and sweet. We love each other very much. Whenever we break up, we get back together within a few weeks. We can't stay broken up. We can't stay broken up, and then we get together and we can't stay together. It's kind of like the Iraq thing, It was a bad idea. We shouldn't have gone in the first place. But we can't pull out now. Total chaos. So right now,
So right now you're in the surge.
And August would be when she's leaving, so that's when the timetable says that it's going to pull out at that point.
I'm going to have to pull out.
What's the benchmark?
I'm not really sure. I don't know if we can analogize that.
And I guess
we want a stable sweetie that can govern herself.
And I guess the other men that she'll be seeing in the meantime are like the Bocano Sodders.
No.
Oh no, they're like a rant.
Kind of like a rant. When Sweetie and I are together, it's like we're in the green zone. And then we get out of the green zone, and there's
This is a pretty tortured analogy.
It is. I was saying yes a couple days ago with Dave, that, like when Sweetie didn't want to see me, I didn't know what to do, and all I could think of was Sweetie. And it was like the malaise of the Jimmy Carter days. And I'm like, it's horrible. It's like I've got my enthusiasm is gone. I don't know what to do. I'm sitting in line.
You don't need parking validation?
No, thank you. Sitting in line for, an hour for gas. And
Gas lines.
Stagflation! What I need is for Morning in America. I need my Reagan to come on. I don't know. But maybe Sweetie's seeing me again this Morning in America.
Stagflation!
Maybe new girls.
And we're going to we'll have a whip inflation now campaign.
My Reagan is Sweetie Reagan.
I don't know. Are you Carter or are you Carter?
Not Carter, for God's sake.
From Washington, the McLaughlin Group, the American original.
All right, we're here with predictions taken May 21st, 2007. So what's going to happen in the next year? And we're going to start with Ben Keppel.
Start with Lee.
We're going to start with Lee Bachman.
I will probably still just have 2 children. Knock on wood. Still be happily married and ready to meet up with the 3 of you guys again and
2008.
Wrong, David Guy.
Well, I think
it's the McLaughlin Group.
It is from McLaughlin Group. Predictions for next year, job or not?
I think that Lee's Bachborn old plenty will continue to grow, and his wife will be with child, as they say, again. I think that Ben Keppel will meet a very attractive exotic woman who will fly him around the world to all sorts of nifty places. He may even he'll come here next year with like a hat from one of the other countries.
A sombrero.
Sombrero.
Ben Keppel, 2008, bear or bull?
Bull, always bull. Always a bull. Anyway, here are my predictions. I think I see myself either continuing to be a business reporter or perhaps, moving on to another beat or another field, perhaps replacing John McLaughlin on the talk show circuit because, it's a possibility. Bye-bye.
That's right.
I know. Matthew?
Yes. I think within the next year, well, my indecency paper.
Wrong.
My indecency.
Wrong. Sorry.
Publication of my indecency paper will begin next week and will be made public throughout the world. I think the Parents Television Council will find me to be a very good chief litigator for them and hire me to cleanse the airwaves of all dirty words, including hell.
Fuck.
Including hell. I think Lee's absolutely going to have a 3rd kid by this point next year.
Well, do you think I'll have a 3rd child or just a 3rd child will be on the way? Crucial distinction.
Oh, that's true.
By this time next year.
Your 3rd child will have at least quickened by this time next year.
it will have been ensouled by this time.
David Geik. He will have a job doing something other than document review. He may or may not have a girlfriend. I'm guessing no. But eventually you will. Probably not by this time next year. Ben Keppel, you're probably going to be promoted to city editor.
Oh no, he reads the blog. Don't tell him.
Ben Keppel.
John, I'm sorry.
Ben Keppel, I see you making the jump from the editorial side to the business side, and making a fine living selling classified ads.
Predictions for 5 years from now. No, 10 years from now.
10 years.
May of 2017.
By that point, the amendment to the Constitution will have been passed by 37 states in the Constitutional Convention, paving the way for Arnold Schwarzenegger to be our 44th.
You took mine.
I took yours?
I predict that in 2017 we'll just be recovering from the dark years of the Hillary Clinton.
Oh, don't even say that. Oh my God, that's horrible.
Matt. I'm sure Matt will be making a lot of money there. And I'll even venture to say that 2 years from now, Matt will be happily married.
Have I met this lucky woman?
I don't think he's met her yet.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
Well, that's no knock on Sweetie. It's just...
I would gladly knock on Sweetie. Anytime. Will I have kids? 37?
You'll be 37. No, I think you'll have just gotten married a couple years before that. So
Really? I'm going to be the bachelor for the next 7 years.
That's not bad. That's not bad, Matt Schwartz.
7 years of fabulous harvests until I finally get married.
Put it how you want it. I will have just turned 40.
Did you?
And,
Done, done, done.
Mr. Guy.
I think that Lee and his wife and 6 kids will be living a nice middle-class life in probably the D.C. area.
I don't think it's possible a nice middle-class life with 6 children.
You'd be surprised. Costco.
I will prediction. Dave will be celebrating the passage, Dave and Matt for that matter, will be celebrating the passage of the new Student Loan Amnesty Act of 2017.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Mr. Keppel here will be an editor somewhere probably, some mid-sized town.
Toxic and pesticide chemical news.
Yeah, I can see that. Dr. Schwartz, of course, I can see him married.
Juris Doctor. Doctor of Juris.
Esquire.
Take that, Jake.
Call, give us a call. Matt Schwartz, Esquire. My jingle.
As for me, I will be celebrating that Amnesty Act, and I'll be living a nice upper middle class life in D.C. maybe, God willing.
He'll be living a nice upper middle lower. Lower class. He'll be in the upper part of the middle.
As for me, I don't really know where I'll be in 2017, except in the event this, comes up, I just say I'm single. For the love of God, help me. Also, I would note that if I'm not still in newspapers, I think it'll be Mad Money with Ben Keppel. Bulls all the way. Buy.
Dr. Guy Esquire is going to be working on document review projects, but he's going to be leading the document review projects, so he'll be managing other document review attorneys. No, Dave will be working in a small firm, probably somewhere out in Maryland, doing something like personal insurance. nothing wrong with that.
In other words, Dave will be an ambulance chaser. That's
What do
what
you
I'm saying.
I like the chasing part of that.
I don't like that chasing part of that.
Join us next time on BeforeISleep.net, where another year will have passed instantly. Perhaps our beards will have switched once again.
Oh God, no. Bye bye.
I make my living off the evening news. Just give me something I can use. People love it when you lose. They love dirty laundry. Well, I could have been an actor, but I wound up here. I just have to look good. I don't have to be clear. Come and whisper in my ear, give us dirty laundry. Kick 'em with it up, kick 'em with it down, kick 'em with it up, kick 'em with it down. Kick 'em with it up, kick 'em with it down, kick 'em with it up, kick 'em all around.
I'd just like to say for the record, I'd be an excellent replacement for the PC guy in the Mac commercial. Buongiorno!